Hey folks, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' a Country. Nobody requested this one. I saw a list maybe a month ago of like 80 must listen to songs or something, country songs. And I probably reacted to 70 of them already. And I'm like, oh, these are some. So I took notes on some of them and I'm like, I'm going to react to these. Buck Owens, Act Naturally. I don't know the song, so I'm just going to do it. I've done some of Buck stuff, of course. Buck with Dwight, Buck solo, Act Naturally. Huh. Wonder if, well, something had to have gone wrong or you wouldn't have a song. Nice.
They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me.
Right.
We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely, and all I gotta do is act naturally.
That's good.
Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can't never tell.
Hear that bass?
The movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie. Then I know that you will plainly see biggest fool that's ever hit the big time, and all I gotta do is act naturally.
Nice.
We'll make the scene about a man that's sad and lonely, and begging down upon his bended knee. I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing. All I'll have to do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie. But then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that's ever hit the big time, and all I gotta do is act naturally.
That's one of those awards that you just don't want to win. You don't want that Oscar because the higher the award, the more pain you were in. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I had a friend of mine, she was going through a tough time up here. She was being raked over the coals up here in the media, right? And for quite a while. And at one point, she and I went back and forth on breakup songs. We'd gotten together for lunch and we went back and forth. And I finally, she said that here's a song that I listened to that represented a breakup I went through. So I went back at her and I said, oh, this is one of mine. So she listened to it. She goes, that's pretty good. Here's another one. And it was like sadder. Then mine was sadder. Then she came back with her third one was sad. And I dropped the hammer. It was Miranda Lambert's "Love Your Memory," and Julie is her name. She texted me back. She goes, "You win," and I was like, "I don't want to win." She's like, "You deserve it." And I'm like, "Oh, it's like because that song and it represented what I'd gone through in my situation, and that made me think of this too, where you don't want to win this Oscar, you don't want to be in this movie at all." But that was well depicted. It was fun. I mean, so you got to think of the time in which these things came out, too. The Oscars were already a thing, but this song, I don't know when it came out, but let's say it came out 50 years ago, because it's Buck. The Oscars were a thing, but Hollywood wasn't what it is now. So references to Hollywood and being in movies and stuff might have been even more of a novelty. Not a complete novelty, obviously, because Hollywood was already quite big. I mean, Disney, when did Disney? Like in the 30s or 40s? And then grew from there. But nonetheless, nobody requested that. All right, I'm going to rate this one. I really like the bass in this song. It was popping along. The number that popped into my head was an 8.8. Just because I felt the dude's pain. It's like, oh, God. All right, folks, leave your comments. I read them. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.